What's going on, guys? Welcome. It is time to move on. We'll talk about all that here coming up on Riding with Kev. What is going on? Welcome. It has been a minute. I'm still here. Same guy. Still need a haircut. But when you're running like we've been running, it'll just have to wait. Oh man, it has been fun. We have been rolling 5 loads every week. I'm trying to change up the videos a little bit here coming up. We've been doing this for 6 months now. I don't think rehashing every single load is really worth it. I think you guys kind of get the gist of what I've been doing. So we're gonna kind of move on. I want to start doing like some series, maybe like 5 things that I like about it, 5 things, hey, you need to watch out for these. I did the comment that one time where I was talking about ignoring the noise. I want to get into more helpful videos, not necessarily just sit here and then I drove to here and then I drove to there and then I drove to here, especially with this video because it's been so daggone long since I did a video, and that's just because I've been running that clock out every single day, man. And I've been bouncing and loading some cool stories. I mean, like I said, I did the Lafayette load and went home. I've done all over Texas and Oklahoma. I haven't been to Arkansas. I went out to Lubbock a lot. I've done a lot of bouncing, that kind of stuff. So nothing really exciting from that standpoint. We've clipped 50,000 miles. My truck has I think 44 on it now, 43.5, something like that on it right now, plus my training miles. So I've done over 50,000 safe miles with TMC. So we're positive thumbs up on that. We're doing good there. But it's good. We've missed hitting a deer. We've missed hitting a group of hogs. We had a turkey come between the end of the truck and the windshield, fly right between. That was exciting. But no, I've just been rocking and rolling, guys. I hate to have not been an update and hate this to be kind of a short update, but I did want to get to you guys and say life is still good. I've been trying to answer comments from my videos, answering emails, but TMC's here, man. We're rocking and rolling with it. But Kev, you said you were moving on. Yeah, not really. That was clickbait. Well, not really clickbait because I am moving on. So I am at the Iowa 80 right now in Iowa. I live in Texas. And I'm making this video in the morning instead of at night because my load doesn't load until 1 o'clock this afternoon in Iowa. And it's only going to St. Louis. So holiday weekend, getting a little nervous. But it's only Wednesday, so we got time. But one of the things that you struggle with, or that I struggle with out here, is that, they say you're home every week. And they intend to get you home every week. That's what this company does. Especially in flatbedding with our customers. We've talked about this before. But that doesn't mean that isn't one of the most stressful parts of this job. For me, anyway, because I like to go home. I kind of like my family. And so it starts getting Thursday and Friday, and, it's like, where are they going to go? Where are they going to send me? What time am I going to get home? What parking going to be like? It can be very stressful, especially, like I said, if you get stuck out in Iowa or you're in Lafayette, Louisiana, and, and the loads may or may not make sense. And so I have been offered, well, hello, good morning. I have been offered, I think they did that on purpose. I should have cussed there so they could have bleeped it out or something. Now, I've been offered a position called Texas Dedicated with TMC. Now, it's not a local job. It's not home daily. It's none of that stuff. But Texas is a big old state. And within Texas, we have several customers that are dedicated to TMC. And so they have a division that they handle those accounts. Now, I can still go up to Arkansas, Oklahoma, New Mexico. You can still go to these places, but there's a little bit more certainty. I mean, if you remember from back in one of the videos where I said I sat there in Rotan for like 30 hours and they had 5 or 6 trucks come load. Those guys were all Texas dedicated. They get those loads first because they're dedicated out of Texas. And so they offered it to me. And while my new fleet manager has been greatness, and she has really taken care of me, I think that we're going to try this. Well, I know we're going to try because we already said yes whenever we get back to Texas. We're going to do Texas Dedicated. And I think being that close to home, there's also a chance of more home time in the week. Like, hey, you might load at Home Depot going to Oklahoma City, be able to catch a drive home, or Lowe's going to somewhere. There's a little bit more chance for home time during the week. It is a guaranteed home on the weekends. Now they try, but they can't guarantee it, because you could get breakdowns like I had or whatever and get stuck out in Iowa like I am now. But now, guaranteed home on weekends does not mean guaranteed home on Friday. They were very, very clear about that. And it could be Saturday, but you're guaranteed you will be home every weekend. And for someone like me in my current situation, that works. So I took it. And so, like I said, whenever I get back to Texas, I'll be in St. Louis tomorrow, just outside of St. Louis tomorrow, on Thursday. And pray with this holiday weekend that they can get me home, which they should. At least get me close to home, I guess. Maybe not. Wouldn't it be fitting my last weekend as line haul to get stuck out? It wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time last month that's happened. But that's called trucking. I'm not in. Boy, let me tell you, knowing that I'm going to Texas dedicated, my stress level's like, we'll get there. So we will get to Texas, and we will become a Texas dedicated driver. So that's really kind of the update. I know it's been like 10 days since I posted a video, but the update is that I've been here 6 months. I was on a waiting list. They called it up and offered it to me, and TMC does that kind of stuff. Now, that still means boats is an option. You can still be a trainer. Again, I'm a ways out. I'm just saying, you can still be a trainer, and Texas dedicated. The pay is no different. You're still miles per gallon, out of route, truck revenue, all that stuff stays the same. This isn't some big, huge, I don't get any special stickers on the door or nothing like that. I'm just Texas dedicated. It shouldn't be a little bit more certainty, is what I'm hoping for in an uncertain world. So that's it, guys. I want to say thank you very much to the new subscribers. I've enjoyed getting the comments. I've tried to answer what I could. The channel is still growing. I do plan to put out more videos and more Instagram, but I mean, just because you've run 14 hours doesn't mean you've only done 14 hours. Let me tell you that. I mean, sometimes you got to get up and you got to do some stuff and get some stuff ready, and it's just been long days, but that's a good thing. I've been working. Paychecks have been great, especially in a pandemic. There's been no sitting, a lot of bouncing, but we're good. So I promise more videos. Like I said, I'll get into more series, more informational type videos, and rather than me just sitting here talking about what I've done. I didn't want to do that in this video. So nothing exciting as far as that. I had a load cancel after driving 331 miles, but those kind of stories, I'm going to insert them in there, but more about learning. So I wanted this channel to help people. So anything else you want to see in the comments, put it on down there. I do have time. Like I said, I got plenty of time this morning. I'm actually going to get the truck washed, get a shower here, because like I said, I can't be there till 1 o'clock. But that's what we're doing. We're going Texas dedicated. So changes, man. Moving on, moving up. That's what the name of the game is. We're starting to see some fruits of our labor, because not everybody gets on that account. So it's pretty cool. So thank you, guys. God bless, and let's get rolling.